Alright, so hello everyone, and welcome back to day 2 of the Secret World stream. So this is going to be the Head Start weekend for those of us that had accounts in the original The Secret World. So last time we left off, we had just met the mad scientist who kind of helps the Illuminati get started. And from here, we are going to, I guess, pick up our first weapons and go from there. Introduce you to the rest of the crew around here. So far, not too much changed as far as the story goes, but quite a bit changed with the combat and how that works, if you did play the original Secret World. If you didn't, then hopefully this will be a much smoother system, so you don't have to worry about the old one. Sprint works. So I have to go find the test chamber, and in the original this is where we picked up our weapons. In this version you pick up your weapons at the very beginning. You choose your class and go from there. So I'm not sure what's going to be different about this one. Apparently to unlock new weapons you have to use in-game currency. You can buy in-game currency with real-life money if you wanted. At least one of the currencies, and apparently you can use that to unlock weapons. But aside from that, it seems a little bit more difficult. You can't just swap as you choose, which is kind of a downside about the new one.
To maintain contact in the field.
Okay.
Do you understand? That is all. This is a test environment in more ways than one, my friend. In here, we have total control. We see a war play out exactly as we intended to. You will learn, and unless you offend me more than I can bear, little harm comes to you.
Okay.
Initializing field performance module. DNA encoding recognized.
I can only pick up my primary weapon here.
Sync complete. Field performance module online.
And same thing as WoW, and I guess most nowadays. Okay, faction handler plus. Okay. Where did my mail icon? Oh, there it is, down here there at the very bottom. So this is your mail icon whenever you get mail from your faction handler or anyone else throughout the game. Okay, so, like I said, Illuminati always seems really kind of hardcore at the very beginning, but they're a lot of fun. They were one of my favorites in the original. Alright. Great. Press Y. This is all new right here, the new upgrade system. So it used to be that you had to get just a whole lot of MacGuffins and arrange them in a certain order to upgrade a weapon. So now I guess you take a weapon of a certain quality and then you use the discarded weapon. So I guess you use lower level weapons to upgrade the higher level weapons. At least that's what I think I'm seeing. Okay. Okay, that seems fairly simple. Apparently it gets quite a bit more difficult once you start leveling up, from what I understand. And I don't really plan on sticking with Elemental, so I probably won't be upgrading that. But I am going to be sticking with Blade, so head and do that there. I want to learn, I was Sword Fist in the original. Fist was kind of a healer in the original game, so I don't know if that's going to stick around or what. And back out to New York. Alright, so I'm ready to get to Kingsmouth, which is the first area. Apparently the way leveling works has been streamlined quite a bit, which is... I'm not sure how I feel about that. One of the nice things about the original was that you could go through and kind of level and quest as you choose. Apparently the story and all that has been really, really streamlined. So we'll see how much has changed. Kingsmouth is a very, very cool area. And if you haven't noticed yet, if you're watching any of my stream yesterday, not only does it take place in the real world, but it's very, very Lovecraftian. A lot of basis on, you know, kind of horror myths out and about. Go to Egypt and meet some mummies and that kind of thing. Alright, so let's get started with the principal story here.
Help me help you. I fucking love old school hip-hop, don't you? Projecting indecision is a big no-no. Always smile. But this isn't another test. We don't do probation. You're either in or you're out. The Illuminati are very achievement-focused. It's like Xbox, only everything is hardcore. The ethic I really want to instill in you is to aim high and achieve even higher. It's not just in your best interest, it reflects on me, too, and that is super important. Make me look bad, I'll mount your head on my wall as an object lesson to the next fuck-up. God, it is so cute when you new guys think I'm kidding. Solomon Island. A little town and a preppy school with connections to us have kind of vanished off the coast of Maine. The people aren't a major deal. Do you know how many disappearances there are in the United States every year? We do. But our noses need to be totally clean on this one. The military are involved, and we have limited bandwidth to stall the shitheels at the DoD. Give an old dude a red button to press, it's like Viagra to them. I want you out on Solomon Island to assess the impact on our bottom line. You can skip the traffic and the quarantine by traveling through Agartha. Just use your initiative, but not too much initiative. That comes across as desperate. Ciao, ciao.
That is Kirsten Geary. She is the head of the Illuminati, and she is your primary contact throughout the entire game if you choose this faction.
It's like getting attached to goldfish.
And it's a lot of fun. She's pretty cool. Yeah, and like I said, all of the major quests are usually fully acted and cutscened, which is pretty cool.
I was an ordinary valley girl. Major in human resources, daddy in real estate who paved our driveways with his gold cards and shitty cologne. Rest in peace. Until one night in the hills, a couple of guys who were up to no good fucked with the wrong girl. I mostly deal with the new talent, but the Labyrinth is our organization's brain trust. We bring in key opinion formers from across the board. Government agencies, the Senate, law firms, financial markets, mass media. What you're going to find is that individually, they're compromised by being drama queens, or cokeheads, or psychos. But try to appreciate the big picture. I understand you tested positive for magic powers. I'm not so into that stuff. I'm more of a 44 caliber girl. Just ask my ex-husband. Unless they're cleaning out his respirator tubes. But good for you. You're really going to be drinking from the weirdness fire hose. You had better not be having second thoughts. I am so not the rah-rah girl. Or if you want an Illuminati history lesson, then you need to understand history is adjustable. It blurs big time. When we tell people what to think today, what actually happened back then is no big whoop.
Okay, so just kind of your basic introduction to who she is, what the Illuminati are. A lot of these guys have extra dialogue you can go through and learn from. But since this is free to play, I will leave you guys to check out some of those extra ones. I don't want to spoil all the fun. What we're going to do right now is head to Agartha. Agartha is the primary connecting point between all of the zones. It's where you get to meet everyone from all the different factions. Think of it kind of like Dalaran or something like that. And WoW would be the best description for it. More legend. And sometime soon, I should be able to pick up all my old outfits that I used to have. Let me double check this. Oh, not quite. Yeah, that's what I'm really looking to get to, because you can transfer all of your old costumes and whatnot to Secret World Legends. Now, your achievements and whatnot don't transfer over, as well as your actual characters. You're going to have to start fresh, level from the very beginning. But like I said, this game is really, really fun as a single-player game more than anything. So it's well worth picking up and trying out. I just don't expect much from the MMO aspect of it until you start getting to dungeons.
Hello? Yes? Now this is the Hollow Earth, Agartha. I do hope you're not here for the local service. It's running somewhat tardy. And by my watch, it's 100 years overdue at 1/4 the hour. Judging from the cut of you, you're more of a world traveler. Well, you've come to the right place. This underground realm, like the great British rail system, is the very model of efficiency. Agartha's thoroughfares sprout from the Tree of Life and connect back to the surface. Distance and time bend in here. Why, you can cross the globe in a brisk walk. Of course, it's perfectly safe. No one's entirely sure how it works. Quite bedeviled, the science boffins, but I'm assured they have their top men on it. Top men. Now you'll need one of these. Mind your fingers. Thank you. Fascinating devices. Fortunately, there's still enough to hand out like sweets. Consider it your anchor to the Hollow Earth. It can return you here in a flash, proverbially and quite literally. Well then, onwards to the New England coast, what?
Okay. So it used to be you had to like physically run between all of these little branches here. Oh, gotta right click this to teleport. This is basically your Hearthstone. Yeah. Cool. Apparently you can only warp so many times. Okay. You have to use this currency. There's a lot of currency in this. This is big drawbacks to the new free-to-play system is everything has a currency. Some you can buy with real money, some you get a certain amount per day, all kinds of fun stuff. So, anyways, what you used to do is you used to run between all of these, and it took forever because there was a just a long road between every single little branch. I guess now all you have to do is just hop on top of that thing and get started. And there's my login reward, so there we go. Cool. Nice. So, and claim my rewards. I guess we get rewards for every day of logging in during this promotion, which is kind of nice. So I'll get some extra AP here. Claim 1 reward per day per account. The item will be delivered to the inventory. Become more powerful the further you progress. Cool. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna claim it. Is it purified weapon? 400 XP to a weapon at no cost. Nice. Now, go ahead and claim that there. Those are my daily login rewards. This should be delivered items. And then claim my TSW vanity. So this is to claim all of my old stuff from my old account, which I am definitely going to do. Go ahead and get all that. Nice. Okay. So those are all of my weapons, I guess. Cool. Alright, so this is my dressing room apparently. Originally, I had a full-on investigation vanity reward bag. That's my combat headset now. My Anubis mask. Alright. See if I can't get back to her. Alright, so I guess it's all through the inventory screen now. Alright. Any titles? No? They had a fedora, of course. Took me forever to get this thing, so of course I'm going to use it. There we go. Make sure to click wear, because otherwise you don't get it. Yeah, I had a lot of fun stuff earlier. And like tentacle hats, my honorary townie cap. A little heart pendant. Let's see. Yeah, I had a full-on Indiana Jones thing going on, so I'm just trying to find where my old stuff was. That's really what I want. And of course you got all of your different jackets for your different classes, which is kind of nice. Don't seem to be able to move this panel though. Kinda sucks. Alright. I did not use an Anubis headdress. Okay. Oh yeah, the bees thing, there you go. There's my safari shirt. Nice. Take this thing off. Like that. My brown cargo pants. No, that wasn't it. Wasn't those either. Oh, I could wear those. My hot pants. No. Just do the brown leather, I guess. Wear those? Where were my... Ah, there we go. That was it. Then here's all your presets if you have preset stuff going on. Alrighty. Cool. I am back to my old self. Nice. Course different sprints. These are your pets, whatnot. Didn't know you got different sprints, which is kind of cool, but you get a few different pets. I didn't have too many. I wasn't a big collector of pets in the original. Yeah, a little hatchling and blood raven, and summon him. Got a little redesign, a little different colored beak there. Kind of nice. Alright, and then let's go back to our abilities here. This is all the new stuff that I need to learn, and I got 50 AP for sticking with the game. What do I have here? Okay. There we go. And the ability page. Let's see what the hotkey on that is. Abilities is in. Alright. Get Hurricane, Spirit Blade. Okay. We'll go with passive skills for now, if we can. Crit was always really, really big for blades, if I remember correctly. Oh, AP is for active abilities, and I guess SP is for passive. Okay, I see how that is. You know, it's going to be hard to go through the game without a healing spell, so we'll go ahead and unlock that there. Cool. Should be all set there. So let's go over to Innsmouth. Okay, so it just automatically chooses for you, I guess. Oh, this is new. Alright, cool. It's like your main city, I guess? This little thing. Oh, your dungeon finder. Nice. I don't have any dungeons unlocked yet, but once I actually get them, it's pretty sweet. The dungeons in this are really, really well designed, especially for a game that not too many people have heard of yet. And I'm getting quite a bit of lag here. A lot of people in the area. Of course, you get your shops for extra things. So you get the level 1. I guess those are sprints or something. Some of these are sprints, some are like cosmetic items. Buy some sunglasses and whatnot. Speaking of, I need to get my sunglasses on because I had some. There we go. That works. A big question is, how in the world do I get to Solomon Island? Investigate the inside of the Great Tree. Okay. There's our bankers. Alright. H. That's our auction house. Apparently you are limited to 10 items a day or something like that, that you can post. I don't know how accurate that is. Got a chef here. Okay. There's your health regen items. You do get an achievement for eating so many tacos. Okay. I have no money right now, so we'll just go ahead and start making our way over here. Guess this is the Kingsmouth pad. Oh, we'll go ahead and hit that. Alright. Come on in. Cool. Oh, okay. So, challenge journal.
Promoted.
Cool.
Faction rank increased. Congratulations, Gopher.
Alright. So, you have so many hours to complete these for, I guess, bonus XP, I guess? Oh, Marks of Favor. Okay. Marks of Favor is one of the new in-game currency rewards. I believe the Marks of Favor is what allows you to purchase keys for unlocking dungeon loot, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Alright, let's kick this off.
Oh, don't worry, kid. You haven't gone back in time. I just happen to be the last of the cowboys. Got your southern welcome right here. Mesquite beans, Texas style. Good ought to face evil on a full stomach. Name's Boone. I'm a troubleshooter. You and I need to have a powwow before you go shooting for trouble. Illuminati may have legacy on Solomon Island, but you folks gave that up for the high life and the low road. Sure, you can be divided in purpose, but we gotta stand united against darkness. This ain't my first rodeo. I know we're gonna need all the unity we can get. Don't mean to say you stepped into hell, but when the wind blows west, you can just about smell the brimstone. All we know is death and fog came from the sea, or someone brought it back with them. If I was a gambling man, I'd put money on that someone still being around. Bunch of survivors holed up in Kingsmouth town. Follow that main road and the sound of gunfire, you'll come to the sheriff's office. Kid, whatever your reasons for being here, you find out what those people died for, and you bring a reckoning.
Okay. So this is Kingsmouth. This is really where the principal story actually starts kicking off. Oh, gotta go accept the mission from him. And this is where you really start getting the a whole Cthulhian thing going on. Alright. Just full of zombies. And like I said, it's pretty cool that everything here is fully voice acted and cutscene. It really drives home, like I said, the whole single player aspect of it, the story based aspect of it. Down here.
Yeah, this forest crawls. Gets my fingers itching for two matters. One, the other, figuring out a way to keep them down. It ain't right the way the dead walk the earth. They deserve their 6 feet, same as everyone else. I've sworn to keeping guard here, and you've got places to be, but nothing's stopping you from culling the herd as you go. Hell, figure out what makes them tick and how to make that ticking stop, and I'll buy you a beer at the apocalypse. So go on, kid. Saddle up. The end of the world waits for no man.
Alright. Go through, kill zombies. So when you are looking at your quests over here, you can pick up so many quests at once. Usually one of each type, and then a few side missions here. Side missions are just this kind of light green. So the big ones right here, the brownish ones, those are just kind of like general kill quests. The big blue one is your story quest, so you can't miss those. There you go, action mission. Alright. Like I said, the investigation missions are really fun. We'll get to those in a little bit. And for right now, we're going to kill some zombies. Let's do it. looks like Elemental's going to be pretty powerful. Like, I didn't even upgrade that at all, and you can see how much damage it was doing to those original zombies. There we go. I'll pick that up. Okay, I guess not that one. No. No. Oh. Draw zombies into the fire. There we go. Cool. So you can use elemental stuff, but I honestly haven't really used it too much. Or environmental stuff, I mean. It pops up occasionally here in Kingsmith, but like I said, I never really found the point. Your standard weapons are usually more than enough to handle anything. Now, it does get pretty hard once you get to some of the level later areas. Or at least it did. There's one of our side quests there, side mission. Yeah. Find Deputy Andy. Yeah, some of the later missions, like when you get to like Transylvania and stuff, which is the third area, third major area, that can get pretty rough if you're not fully leveled and upgraded and all that fun stuff. And then of course the final levels in Tokyo, which was kind of an expansion pack almost. Yeah, you had to be really upgraded for that. And so, find Deputy Andy. Are we here? Cool. Oh, Deputy Andy, I believe, is up top. Gonna change my my settings a little bit. I can see we're getting some stutter here, which yeah, I can see it's still not optimized all that well. So we'll make do with what we can. Let's see. Don't need super high-end effects here, and we'll go full screen. Cool. See if that changes a little bit. That helps a slight bit. There's Deputy Andy, and gives us another quest here. Place the ammo in the box. And a mission report. Cool. Let's see what we get in our little reward box here. Another amulet. I'll go ahead and keep what I got for now. It's pretty easy to die early on. You just get kind of overwhelmed. So we'll stick with what we got. Get that extra protection. Come on inside here. Examine the half-eaten corpses. Where were they? Oh, that's right. Here we go. This is a half-eaten corpse. I completely passed by it. Alright. Alright. Big dude there. And on to Kingsmith. Gonna take some while to get used to the new combat system, the chi blade and your overheating and all that fun stuff. And Kingsmith still looks the same. All right. Good job. You're finding fit with what we know about the reanimated dead. And of course, Kirsten Geary's typical log off, chow chow. You'll be getting that quite a bit throughout the game, right? If I can't get a fist weapon at some point. Take down the view distance, but increase the world detail. Yeah. Alright. New cutscene.
Heck if I know where you folks keep coming from, but anyone who walks through that door alive pretty much gets my amnesty. Something in your past colors you sourly to a badge, I'd ask you to call it quits in return. We agreeable? Well then. I'm Sheriff Bannerman, and this down-home little state of emergency is what's left of my jurisdiction. Sure, we tried to hold as much of the town as we could at first. More out of nostalgia than any civil defense plan. I won't tell you Kingsmith was a slice of heaven in a snow globe, but it was ours. Now it ain't. There was always something running under in this town. Maybe what's spilled out now. If that's how it works, I couldn't say hand on heart we didn't have it coming. But that fog, and the things in it, they didn't pick and choose when they came in. Most folks didn't stand a chance. Now, I can see you're armed. I won't kick up any fuss about that. Straight truth is, you'll need to be. Just don't go thinking that means you're deputized as such. Heaven knows if there was ever a time and a place for the right to bear 'em, you're looking at it. Henry has his word of God, that Roger woman has her crystal ball, and Norma out on the point's got a 12 gauge. My money's on Norma.
At the Mission Horror Show.
Now you are a sight for sore eyes.
Okay. It is streamlined quite a bit.
Well, sure wasn't in our yearly budget to put the town under martial law. No, the good old boys on the council were all about thrifty spending, at least above the table. So I squirreled away where I could for some surveillance equipment. Police business, sure, let's call it civic awareness. I'm talking your webcams, your motion sensors. Oh, don't look so surprised. Kingsmith might be out in the sticks, but we have electricity and everything. Running water and tourist season. Come back when this whole damn mess is blown over, I'll give you the tour far as the old lighthouse. But, to get to the point of it, seems to me we should bring that gear out of mothballs and get it hooked up around town. Gives me some early warning and the others a break from my collection of Jeopardy reruns.
Okay. Yeah, it used to be you had like a ton of quests that you could pick from once you entered this area. But yeah, it looks like it is kind of streamlined. I mean, it's still mostly the same missions you'd probably be choosing from anyways, but you know, having the choice there was nice. Okay. Look for mining museum, saving and loans, and the gas station. All right. So most of it's pretty self-explanatory. Like, there's not too much going on that isn't going to be on the mini-map anyways. Horror show. Alright. And of course, we can probably go up and see if there's anything new. Like, he used to have a bunch of quests, because he was the one that taught you how to craft new weapons and whatnot. But I guess that's not there anymore. Since they added the new upgrade system. Alright, so where are we going? Just down this street. Okay, here we go. Already picked up the phone book. I'm not sure how this is a sabotage mission, though, because there's like a billion enemies all around here. Okay. Camera. Which camera? That one? This is a little different. Oh, that's right. I gotta pop up on there. There we go. Easy enough. And on to the next one. Dumpster diver. I guess that is like an elite enemy that I probably can't kill right now. That's probably why they made it a stealth mission. Alright, off we go. Get rid of these guys. Heal up a bit. Sometimes they drop loot. I haven't really seen too many loot drops yet, though. Savings and loans. Nothing? Alright. And on to the mining museum. I have to avoid Susie over there. Okay. The camera. So where is it? Probably upstairs. Oh, no, can't get up there. So this place, if I remember right, actually has a pretty cool little investigation mission that goes along with it. In the world? I'll get up there. Ah, there we go, ladder. So yeah, you can use ladders and stuff in this game. Pretty nice for an MMO. Well, I guess, you know, there's no flying or anything to make up for it, so. Alright. Where's your basement? Okay, so gotta go down to the basement. Fun. Surely there's no zombies down there. But how do I get to the basement? That's the question. Oh, there we go. Okay, so sometimes you enter these little scenario areas. Sometimes there's loading screens between zones, but something like this would just be like an individual area, so you can either do it solo or as a party, you know. Ask the janitor about the camera.
I think you should go away. You should go away now. You need to go away because I'm not feeling very stable right now.
Okay. So this is where the investigation mission part of it, or the sabotage mission part of it comes in. You have to avoid all of these booby traps and whatnot. And then what was my sprint toggle? Auto run, oh, backspace, there we go. Backspace and do the walk, and hopefully avoid triggering zombies. There are going to be cameras in here as well, if I remember right. Gotta avoid triggering that thing. There we go. So that's a lot easier. That used to move back and forth, but I guess not anymore. That's alright. Cool. Good to go there. Oh. Okay, there's probably another one in here. Yep. Okay, there we go. Now you can see it moving. They have to kind of like wait for it. There you go. Okay. Pretty basic stuff. Just kind of introduces you to sabotage. There we go. Where is my keypad? Cool. Cover new camera from the crate. Which crate? Let's see a new crate. There we go. Cool. So that's done. Now back to the police station. Get them set up. Yeah, so far pretty basic. Nothing too crazy. But it's the same as any MMO, you know. Start off killing squirrels and whatnot, and then eventually you start taking on, you know, Cthulhu himself. I'd really like to see if I can't get an investigation mission to show y'all, since those are really kind of the highlight. There used to be a couple in this church up here, but like I said, I don't even know if they still have the in-game web browser to do that. Ah, yeah, they do. Cool. This is their in-game web browser. Pretty simple. But it's really used to help complete some of these missions, because you need a lot of actual, like, real-world information to finish them, which is kind of cool. Okay. Where are we setting these things up? Got one on the tree here. Okay. Let's see, one on the house corner, street lamp, whatever. So these guys. House corner and other street light up there. Cool. There's no way the Wi-Fi would reach that. But that's okay. I want that. This is the Council of Venice right here, if I remember right. The Council of Venice are Phoenicians, and they kind of help all of the factions against like otherworldly threats or something. One of them should be a vendor. Yeah. And get stuff like anima, which is like heal rating and attack rating, basically temporary buffs. You know, things like that. And those are your marks of honor, I guess. Used to be if you timed it right, you'd just like jump over this fence. Nope. Cool. Station security system. And initialize. Cool. Awesome. We'll go ahead and get that. Yeah, another gun. I'm not usually a pistol person. Really like a fist weapon. That's what I want. Alright, and so they kind of force you to take these, which kind of sucks. I'll go check the church anyway, see if I can't find one of those investigation missions before we head out for the night.
Jeez, you never saw anything like this in the cop shows. Well, maybe on cable, not the network ones. You wouldn't know it from looking out there, but before that wicked bad fog rolled in, Kingsmouth was a sleepy little burg. Nothing stronger on the streets than a hot cup of coffee and chocolate-glazed donuts from Susie's. The occasional DUI or domestic disturbance. Human sacrifice. But every town has a dark side, right? We sure are getting a heap help in the darkness now, eh? The Walking Dead and worse besides taking over our town. Us survivors hold up in here, hoping it's all just a bad dream and we'll wake up to the smell of bacon and maple syrup. But unless someone ups and does something, and soon, all we're gonna wake up to is the smell of rotten flesh. And I don't need another thing to remind me of my dad. Halloween does bring back the memories, eh?
That's morbid. Okay. Kill Ravenous Horde. Easy stuff. But first we're going to go check out the church. That's what we really want to see. Okay, got some bonus missions there. Okay, so those anima wells are your res points, graveyards essentially. So we go in here, they should stop. Cool. Aw, these are all locked. Well. Alright, well, at least we know they exist. So we'll go ahead and just call it for now and pick up a little bit later on. Thanks for watching, and have a good afternoon.